You, Jesus.
Yeah.
Guarantee.
Yeah. Now, again, I'm talking about his presence, right? But I want you to know that it's not based on our circumstance. I want once again to use when I think of the favor of God, it's not we can't say I'm not favored today just because we're going through something. Am I making sense? We can't say that we're not blessed just because we're dealing with sickness, or we can't say that that the Lord is not there. We can't say he's not there just because we find ourselves in a dark moment. It's not based upon our circumstance. And I had to find an example, and I could use David, but I chose to use somebody else because I talked about him the other week. I talked about Joseph, remember? And I thought about a particular part in Joseph's story when he refused the full court press of Potiphar's wife. Y'all read that, right? And because he wouldn't sex her, right? She got mad and she accused him of rape. And to help her accusation stand, she had some false evidence. When he went to run away, she ripped a piece of his clothes. And when he ran away from her, she went to her husband with his clothes in her hands and said, hey, your boy tried to rape me. And of course, Potiphar heard the story and he was heated. So he had Joseph arrested. After all that Joseph had been through, he had been promoted in Potiphar's house, and now he's demoted and placed in prison. I want you to think about this guy's situation. First, his brothers beat him down for no reason. Threw him in a pit for no reason, stole him off for no reason, lied to their father about him being dead for no reason. He finds favor with the king, and once again, he's falsely accused by the king's wife and thrown into another pit. He had to be like, man, what is going on?
Yeah.
Now he was innocent in both cases. Innocent in this. I'm hoping this minister to somebody saying, why me, Lord? Why me? Yeah. Innocent in both cases, and treated like a criminal. Most people would have been mad at the father. I know people personally who would have given up on the father. But then again, Joseph wasn't an ordinary guy, right? He wasn't average. He knew that the Lord would never leave him. And he knew that the Lord would never forsake him. Is there anybody in this room that's going through something that says, yep, the Lord is with me? I dare you to step and talk to your circumstance. He's with me. Yeah, he's with me. Even in the predicament that I'm in, the Lord is with me. Now, you got that, right? But for those of you who said you believe that you have his favor, can I get you not only to say he's with me, can I get you to step beyond your feelings this morning and say the Lord is for me? He is.
The Lord is for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I heard somebody said, thank you, Jesus. I got one grateful person on this phone. Yeah. Jesus, Joseph didn't wallow in his situation. Nah, what he did was he kept his focus on the presence of the Lord. And I can only imagine him being in the pit of the jail saying, yeah, I'm in a bad place, but I'm not by myself. The Lord is with me. He kept his focus on the presence of the Lord. I want to encourage somebody to do that this morning. Regardless of whether he was a common slave, he was like, the Lord is with me. That's on his way to Potiphar's house. He was a common slave. Whether he was the overseer of Potiphar's house, he knew that the Lord was with him. And at this point in the prison, as a prisoner, facing the possibility of being in jail for life, for a crime he didn't commit, he didn't measure God's favor in his life based on his circumstance. I'm trying to help somebody this morning.
Thank you.
Yeah. So instead of getting bitter, he kept trusting in the Lord. I dare somebody this morning to say, Lord, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. I'm going to trust you. Instead of throwing in the towel and giving up on God and giving up on life. I got a few of them messages lately too. People, he kept his faith and knowing that all his success was connected to him being in the presence of the Lord. I want to tell somebody this morning, your success is based on you being connected